of your love.
Hi foodies, welcome to nepal.food. This is Mr. Siddharth and this is my new series, Restaurant of the Week. In this series, I will feature a new restaurant every week which is mostly owned by youngsters, and I will share their stories behind opening the restaurant with some special talks. And my first spot is at Deli Akuj, Gairidhara, one of my favorite spots for cheesecake and breakfast. So let's just go in and find out more about Deli Akuj.
We have readings over Kansas that were very pleasant today. However, we are looking for a new front to begin to drift south and eastward. The central and eastern parts of Kansas will very probably be cloudy in the morning, and then western Kansas will begin to get increasing cloudiness by tomorrow afternoon. Today, however, very, very pleasant reading. 73 up in the Goodland area, 72 at Garden City, 70 reported by Dodge City and Liberal, 72 over by the good folks of
Hi, my name is Manjita Thapa and I'm a pastry chef at Deli Akuj. I'm also a lecturer at Universidad del Café, which is a coffee university by Illy at the premises of Silver Mountain School of Hotel Management. Besides that, I am also the owner and manager of Deli Akuj. After 2013, we have evolved, and Deli Akuj is not just a cafe now, it's also a pastry shop where people come to try new pastries and to connect with people, to have a good conversation, for good coffee, for meetings, to hang out. So it's a place for everyone. So I started working in Deli Akuj when I was about 15 or 16. I started out as a barista and later on took up the job as an assistant manager and then eventually the manager. Starting a cafe at a very minor age wasn't that easy. I faced a lot of obstacles. People wouldn't take you seriously since you are so young. But eventually, once you have a certain passion and dedication towards your work, the leadership comes in naturally. So one of our customer favorites is the grilled chicken and zucchini sandwich on the savory side. And when someone has a sweet tooth, then of course I would have to mention the Vienna cheesecake, which is pretty famous here. As for the future plans for the cafe, as of now we don't have any plans of expanding, but of course we will be expanding our menu. So there will be a lot of new items that will be coming this summer, and hopefully people are gonna try it and maybe like it, and I would really appreciate their feedback on it too. So I have a lot of favorite places to eat in the valley. For Vietnamese, it's always Saigon Pho at Lazim Park. And for Thai, it's Krua Thai at Tonga. They have amazing pad Thai. And for Nepali, for a good thali set, it's always Tamang at Gairidhara. But I'm always open to try new cuisine. One bad experience that I've had in a restaurant here was the lack of competent service. I mean, it was super bad. We had to wait almost an hour just for appetizers after we ordered in. I think service is something that should not be kept aside, and just focusing on your food and beverage is just not gonna cut it, especially at this stage of our food industry. I really like Japanese cuisine because it's simple, but there's a lot of work put into it, so it's really flavor-packed. Besides that, of course, who wouldn't love a good Nepali thali? And speaking for desserts, I'm really fond of any kind of desserts because I have a sweet tooth. If you want to be a chef, no matter if it's cuisine or pastry or bakery or whatever, the thing that you have to keep in mind is you should be willing to take in responsibility. Because unless and until you gain maturity and unless and until you have respect for your work, no amount of time that you keep into practice is going to be of any use to you. Of course, there is no overnight recipe for success, but if you keep your time, dedication and pride in your work, you will get there, I promise you. And thank you so much Nepal Food for featuring me as the first person in your YouTube series. Guys, please like, subscribe and comment.